Correcting or educating someone on your ethnicity or background can be a good conversation starter. I absolutely agree with you on that, and I speak with a lot of experience in this area because I went to school in quite a few different countries, so I was always the foreigner, and people were always asking me where I was from, and it was a question that I always welcomed because it always led to an interesting conversation. We are naturally curious beings, that is part of the human condition. So I have always found that people who asked me about my ethnicity were genuinely interested in knowing more about me and my story. And sometimes people guessed and got it wrong. A lot of people could tell I was Chinese, but some thought I was Japanese or Filipino or Thai. Some people thought I was Hispanic, mixed race, part black, and it was all good. Why should I ever be upset if anybody thinks I'm any of those things? Because I love them all. In fact, it can only ever be a compliment if someone sees in you something that they associate with another ethnicity or nationality. Because how can it be anything other than that unless you have an issue with those people? And I think it's really sad how divisive woke identity politics has given a whole generation of liberals a phobia for these kinds of conversations that are almost always positive and life affirming. I mean, whether you were born in a particular country or immigrated there like I did, it's inconsequential. When people look at your face, they can see your ethnicity. And so it's natural if they are curious people to want to have a conversation with you about your background. Caucasians don't have to feel sensitive about discussing their European roots. So why should we feel sensitive about our roots? It should be something that we're always happy to talk about and proud to talk about. So I feel that people who automatically react with hostility when faced with a question about their background have either a form of self hatred where they're ashamed of their background and think it's a negative, or if they don't, then it's an inflated sense of self importance, an expectation for other people to tiptoe around them because of their sensitivities. A bit like how apparently JLo doesn't allow staff to look her in the eyes when they're serving her in a hotel because she has an elevated sense of self importance. I know that's an extreme example, but you get me though.